What's up, guys? Just wanted to do a quick video. I keep seeing every time I look up anything made by Vaultek, the Lifepod kept popping up. Anybody that had done any research on them had also seen that their first production run of these had a major flaw. We'll get to that flaw in a little bit, and this is kind of the reason that I wanted to do this video. I know there's probably hundreds of videos of these Lifepods now, but I thought it was kind of a neat little concept. It does, I know a lot of people were probably more like me and thinking, you know, what is a composite plastic box going to really protect? But the more I started thinking about it, the reason I ended up buying one was strictly because I have young kids. And obviously they're not going to take a hammer and a chisel. You know, a 2-year-old isn't going to take a hammer and a chisel to get open something that, you know, they can't open, you know, pretty readily. So I was like, well, you know, that'll be perfect just for when I come in at the end of the day and I take my firearm off, I can stick it in this box. Voila. And I thought, well, you know, that'll be worth the price point for me to do that. I bought the special edition, which at the time I believe was $139. And the reason I bought the special edition at that time was because it came with the steel security cable and a couple other things that the regular version didn't come with. So I thought, yeah, it's worth the extra 20 bucks. I think the regular edition is 109. So 20 bucks difference, and I got quite a few more things ordered in the special edition at the time. The new line of these now, in fact, I have one that's brand new in the package here. It comes with the pluckable foam. It comes with pretty much everything, but on the back side of the lid, which you'll see on mine in just a second, it has like a card organizer. It doesn't come with that, but it does come with the steel cable. It's a 24-inch. I believe the one that came with mine was like a 48-inch maybe. But it's the same box, but at the time they only offered them in like 3 colors, and I was like, well, you know, the tan looks pretty cool. But other than that, it functions exactly the same. So you set your combination, and then you push your middle lock button. Oh, sorry. It opens, and this is what I was talking about on mine. Now mine, let's see if I can kind of get that in the light. The standard one doesn't come with this. It's just an organizer. You can put cards and stuff. A lot of people don't use this for, you know, firearms. They use it when they go on vacation, go to the beach. They hold their, you know, their wallets and keys, and, you know, they can have their passport, all that good stuff, locked away in a waterproof. I mean, this thing will float. I mean, it's pretty hardy. As you can see, my carry gun is a Gen 3 Glock 19. I have a Hive Technologies +3 mag extension on it, and it does fit just perfect. Doesn't really have any wiggle room. That's why I didn't use the pluckable foam, because I thought that's kind of stupid, because I don't need it with this firearm. It does fit everything else. Obviously, this is my wife's Glock 43 with threaded barrel and everything, and extension, and it fits fine. My Glock 26 with extension fits fine. My wife's Kimber also obviously is going to fit. Now, guys, if you're one of those guys that likes to carry a full-size 1911 and you're thinking, oh man, this box will work great, yeah, that's not going to fit, okay? It's not going to fit a full-size 1911. In fact, it won't even fit my Scorpion 1911 carry model, because it has a threaded barrel, so it puts it just a little bit too long. But any of your normal compact or subcompact pistols, your Smith & Wesson, you know, bodyguards or whatever, your 365s and all that, those will fit in here. Back to when I was saying about the big flaw, every time you looked up Vaultek Lifepod on YouTube, usually the #1 video that popped up was a video by a channel called The Lockpicking Lawyer. And I'm an avid watcher of his channel. He is awesome. I know that's probably geeky as hell because he just picks locks, but it fascinates me how to secure and get into things. But at the time, their first production of these, you could take a butter knife or a plastic fork or whatever and wedge it in between the sides here, get it pried open just enough to where you could get the reset button. See if I can get that kind of where you can see. I know I'm going to have way too much. Yeah. There's a reset button right here underneath this black plastic, okay? And on their first ones, they didn't have this little black plastic door, which, like I said, you get anything in there, push that reset button, type in whatever code you wanted, voila, it was opened. It was a quick, easy bypass. And then another one, which I don't know if they ever really fixed. If you're into picking locks, which most criminals usually aren't, you do have your standard tubular lock there, and it can be single pin picked. I actually haven't done that one. I'm sure you could get a small impressioning tool and also pick it that way. But yeah, so when that video surfaced, Vaultek came back and they said, whoa, you know, we obviously can't be having that. So they issued a kit that come with all the new ones that you bought from them directly. And so when I ordered mine, I didn't order on Amazon. I ordered it straight from Vaultek because I wanted to make sure and get this little feature. Like I said, I bought this just for my kids so they couldn't get my, you know, my pistols at the end of the day. But something just bugged me about being able to get into that with a plastic fork. So sure enough, I got the kit. It was, I mean, ordering straight from Vaultek was just as quick as ordering from Amazon. And it came with this plastic piece that you had to install with some really good adhesive that they sent with it. And obviously you can slide this little trap door up and get to the reset button. It is kind of tough, so I'm not going to do it because I don't feel like messing with it. Your battery compartment on this is right here and all that. Other than that, I've had this now for probably 8 months. I guess. Don't quote me on that. And I use it every day. I mean, I've opened this 1,000 times probably. And I've yet to run a battery down. It's been really, really nice. I keep it on, I have this little table that right when I walk in my door, it's a little entry room table that I have a little tray for my keys and all that. My pistol goes right in there. My holster goes right next to it. And so, I mean, I use it every day, open it every day, close it every day. It has never malfunctioned. Everything has worked as it's advertised. I really have no complaints. Like I said, I know a lot of people were turned off because you could open it up with a fork. That has been fixed. I wanted to make a video that said that had been fixed, show y'all what they did, and how now you can't bypass that with a fork. Obviously, that's quite a security concern, you know, especially for people that were going to use this for vacationing and keeping their wallets and things like that. You know, I wouldn't want to do that either. But now that they have fixed that, and I believe that they have gone through all the old ones, even on the Amazon site, and I haven't opened this one up yet to check. I'm told that it is fixed though. One other thing, when you buy one of these, make sure and have you a 9-volt battery handy. It says on there and on the website, 9-volt not included. So don't get pissed off and expect them to provide that battery and wonder why it's not there when it specifically says. It is IP65 rated for water resistance, airtight, dustproof, floats. As long as it doesn't exceed over 2 pounds, it is supposed to float. I have not tested that. Okay, the closest this thing gets, I take it with me and throw it in my bag when I go to the lake when we have all the kids and cousins and everything with us. And I needed a secure place to store my firearm and not keep it in my truck, because I do not like keeping firearms in a truck that I'm not in. But other than that, it has worked flawless. I was really leery about anything from Vaultek, because to me it seemed like that company was mainly a bunch of really cool, like, you know, bang with stuff on all their safes. Oh, excuse me. And not a whole lot of security. But I have been impressed with this. I may try some of their other stuff. But we'll see. Thanks, guys.